be a street scene or any other setting. Actors playing opponents can be in the audience when the play begins or backstage. At Rise, announcer enters the stage holding a microphone.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's broadcast of the Sniper Dodgeball League. I'm your host, Neil Ivey. Let's bring in the league founder and undefeated champion, Dodgy John Drysdale. Or as his fans call him, DQ.
Actually, no, it's a DQ'd. Yeah, we got to cease and desist order the last time you called me DQ.
Yeah, my mistake. Yes. The league has been flourishing under your leadership. You were instrumental in negotiating a broadcast deal with Sports Time Federation Unlimited.
Yes, the STFU network chairman was impressed with the vision of our league. And since I am the only athlete involved in getting paid, they couldn't say no to our price.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you are quickly approaching the world record for consecutive wins set by the Harlem Globetrotters of 1971 to 1995.
Yeah, I'm at 88-24. 5 more wins and I tied a record. Yeah, I was lucky enough to see that fateful game against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar All-Stars when the Globetrotter streak was broken. I'm very careful who I challenge until I break their streak.
Since you can play 25, 50 matches per day, you have been able to amass wins at a much quicker pace than the Globetrotters for 4, 3, page 8. Oh, page 4 is on the back. For those at home, why don't you explain the origin and the rules of Sniper Dodgeball?
Well, no, I was at the bowling alley one evening about 5 years ago when I won this mini basketball out of the crane game. I was holding that ball and staring at all those other people in the alley when inspiration hit me and the streak began. Sniper Dodgeball is the same rules as normal dodgeball, but the only one who knows they're playing is me. All I need is a ball and a world full of unsuspecting victims.
Well, thanks for stopping by for a pre-match interview. And good luck on breaking that record tonight. Yeah.
Thanks, Noel.
Don goes to the center stage and begins to stretch. Noel steps off to the side.
Yeah, you in the first row, you be real careful, you're gonna get hurt. He's stretching that thing. Well, you know how he is. You've seen him, but never mind. All right. So now, once the champ is all warmed up, he will be starting to stalk his first victim.
Man one either enters staring at his phone or stands up from the front row of the audience and walks past him.
Don't change that channel, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like DQ has found his first opponent of the night.
Don stops.
You're out, loser!
What the heck are you talking about? Are you high on crack?
No, I am high on winning! Yeah, because I am the champion!
Dude, seek help.
Yeah, you're the only one who needs help! Stop being a loser!
Everyone stares for a while at Don's victory celebration, shakes his head and exits.
Unlike the NFL, the Sniper Dodgeball League encourages post-victory celebrations and taunting. Nicely done there, Doug. And it looks like DQ has finished his victory lap, and he is back in the zone.
Around the stage, eyeing audience members and fake throwing at them. An elderly lady, woman one, gets up and enters with a cane. Don stalks her and gives her a bow.
Yeah! Yeah, you're out, Grandma. Looks like I nailed Miss Daisy. Wait, that didn't come out right.
You hit me!
Yeah, need a towel to dry your tears.
I think you need some manners!
Woman raises her feet,
Hey, yeah, it's a part of the game.
exiting. Don goes to the center stage, panting. Noel goes to voice.
All right, now that was a hard-fought victory. Can you continue, or do you want to call it quits for the day?
No. You know what they say, huh? Yeah, pain don't hurt, and chicks dig scars. Yeah. So I'll play through the pain, and I'm too close to the record to stop now.
All right.
Goes to the back side of the stage.
That makes 8,826 victories in a row. 3 from tying the record. Will this Cinderella story continue, or will midnight strike and turn his carriage into a pumpkin?
Man 2 enters or stands up. He walks around.
Looks like someone's volunteered to be opponent. 8,827. The champion is in rare form as he seeks the record.
Don falls to the ground and calls up to Man 2. Hits him in the back. Don stands and begins to celebrate. Man 2 looks at him, then chases him off stage.
Whoa! Hey, it looks like DQ is going to pay for that. Sometimes you get the ball and sometimes the ball gets you. All right, while we wait for Dodgy Don to return from his post-match sprint, let's pause for a word from our sponsor. This is a message for all of you heroin addicts out there. Has this ever happened to you? You're walking down the street, jonesing for a hit, but you spent your last C-note on some skank hoe earlier in the evening. So you decide to mug somebody, just to find out another heroin addict has already mugged your intended victim, and they are flat broke as you are. How embarrassing! Now, well, here at Ed's Natural Wig Shop, we have the perfect solution to your problem, because we pay good money for real human hair. Now, if you go up to someone and say, yeah, your money or your life, well, you're likely to end up in jail. But if you say, your honey, your money, oh shit. If you walk up and say, your hair or your life, who's gonna call the cops? And if they do, what cop is gonna believe them? So you're saying that a crazy guy cut your hair? Sure, we'll get right on that. Yeah. And if you do get arrested, anyone who has seen 3 episodes of Law and Order could get you off on an insanity plea. I swear, I thought I could get high off their hair. I mean, come on. People, come on down to one of our convenient locations and pick up a collection kit today. Now just remember, you might not be able to tell how much money is in someone's wallet, but you can definitely tell how much hair is on their hair. Please note, Ed's Natural Wig Shop does not actually trade hair for heroin, and we do not condone the use of violence when acquiring hair. We simply assume that all hair is collected in an ethical manner.
Don looks back on stage, looking disheveled, possibly with a red toilet paper in his nose and grips on his clothes.
What? Don is going to play on? Ladies and gentlemen, Dodgy Don is going to play on!
Woman 2 enters the stage back to Dawn. She has a ball under her shirt to make her look pregnant.
Looks like DQ has another opportunity here. But does he have the strength to continue?
Dawn gets up and winds up to the throw. Woman 2 turns around and Dawn stops when he realizes she is pregnant. He turns away from her.
Looks like Dodgy Don's mother raised a gentleman. Even with the streak on the line, he is not willing to hit a pregnant woman.
Woman 2 pulls out the ball from under her shirt and stalks Dawn.
Hold the phone, we may have a new player in the game! Ladies and gentlemen, Dodgy Don Dodgeball has been defeated. This is the upset of the century.
Dawn turns around.
No!
Foul my feet, loser.
We have a new champion here! Yeah! Dodgy Don Don fell one win shy of tying the world record for consecutive wins. So what is your name?
Debbie Del Vecchio, but my friends call me Double D.
Oh, well, can you tell us a bit about your rags to riches story? How did you make Dodgy down from champ to chump?
Well, my boyfriend has a subscription to the STFU network, so I'm a big fan. I recognize some of your game locations, and I saw you checked in here online before the broadcast. And since sneak attack is the hallmark of the game, I use balls and pretend to be pregnant to get a clever hand on Dodgy Don.
What a story of cunning and guile. Dodgy Don, do you feel up for a quick word? Yeah.
Well, I can't lie and say it isn't heartbreaking to get that close to the record. But the better man, woman, won.
Yeah. Well, will you continue in the league now that you have been dethroned?
Well, I mean, only a fool would walk away from tens of dollars for a broadcast contract.
And do you plan to retire from active play?
Oh, no, I'm still in my prime. I mean, I fully expect to win back that title when you least expect it. Family dinner, out at a movie, weddings, funerals. You won't be safe anywhere. You better go eyes in the back of your head because you'll never see it coming.
Just bring it anytime, anywhere. I will warn you. Come for me at dinner and you will smell what I'm cooking.
Oh! Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The first title change in Sniper Dodgeball history. Tune in next week for another thrilling episode!